an error occurred there with the internet connection or something along the lines. YouTube fucking shit the bed. Anyways, I had just left the building. The broadcast had stopped, so I am now actually continuing it from where I just left off. I'll just give you guys a minute to reconnect. That is very annoying. Yeah, if that ever happens, guys, just look for the stream. Oh, excuse me, immediately after. Unless I was going to end the stream, but if I just started it, just look for whatever the last episode was called, with like an A or a 1 or a 2 beside it, something like that. You know what I mean? All right. Now, on an interesting side note, that is the symbol of chaos. That is something, that's a tattoo, and I wanted it about that big just on my neck. I like that tattoo. It's something I've always wanted for like years and years and years, and I just never really got around to getting it. All right. Nope, still no bunny rabbits, so we're gonna get out of here pronto. Anyways, I don't want to do the opening preamble. Just basically Happy New Year's, guys. This is going to be my last stream of the year, but tomorrow is another year. Yeah, welcome back. Sorry, viewer. Yeah, I ended up the broadcast just stopped. Said it encountered an error. So if it happens again, guys, I will keep firing up the stream. I know it's not going to make for a great playlist, having all these broken segments to the videos, but sometimes that's what happens. All right, I got to be a little careful here. I'm just going to follow the cliffside. I'm not going to go through the deadfall area, which I sometimes now like to do. I am a little familiar with this area. Now, these rocks, guys, you know what? I'm going to pick up a stone. I had watched Froms. She ended up throwing a rock towards a bear, and I'm thinking, I don't know what she was doing. Well, the bear follows it. Like, if it's literally like playing Far Cry, where if you throw the rock, the enemy kind of goes, huh? And turns towards it and walks towards it. So if you ever want to drop bait and then lure, let's say, a wild animal to it, I mean, that might be one of the better kind of strategies you're going to use. I'm not sure if it will work. I haven't tried it yet, and I am criminally responsible for not for underutilizing me dropping bait or decoys. It's just something I never think of. It's like once I've got stuff on me, it's like it's mine, and you're not allowed to have it. Now, it just occurred to me there is a steel container up here around the corner, so that actually, and I think maybe even a medical box. And if that's the case, medical boxes have a very high chance of dropping energy bars, which would be very, very nice right now. I do not want to lose the well-fed bonus if I can avoid it. Now, considering our transient nature here of this particular challenge, it's hard to be to avoid it unless we're maybe hunting. Like that rifle might have been a good idea to bring with me, because I would have been able to drop animals on the spot, eat them after harvesting them. Maybe I should have thought that through a little bit better, but I believe that is now sitting somewhere in, I think, the watchtower. I think I just left that there. All right, but we are leaving the zone, guys. We're going to go through the ravine. We're going to get into the coastal highway. This is going to be a little bit of a long journey here, potentially fraught with danger. And that makes me want to pull out my gun, actually. So, hopefully there's some food stashed here somewhere. Hmm. Well, you can't eat the aqua pure. I am getting hungry now. Oh, hey, look at this. We've got ourselves another chance at a little bit of food. Nice. Nice. All right, that's going to keep us going for just a little bit longer. In fact, I think I'm just going to start eating these back right now. Well, if I was smart, guys, I should probably go fish, to be honest. If we go fish, we could also get a whole bunch of cattail stalks. And we could do that to the end of the day. Because, let's face it, if we enter the ravine right now, there is not a whole bunch of places along that route where we're going to be able to kind of like shack up for the night. It's a nice area. It's just one of the areas that I do not like to kind of visit too often, just because if you're using it as a way to get from point A to point B, like from basically Mystery Lake to the to the coastal highway, you're taking your chance on the trestles. There's a big, you're going to see it, right? We're going to go over top of it, but it's definitely not my favorite thing to be doing. Especially if you're doing something like a challenge or like a 500 day, because I mean, if you fall, I think what was hardest was the cartography, because I knew it was forcing me into areas that I normally would probably, I don't feel really comfortable at maybe doing that right at this particular moment, but I think the next time I do that, if I start off, we're going to start off in Ash Canyon, I'm going to start getting the technical backpack, and then from there, I think we'll move into Timberwolf Mountain and just bang off all the different places. I do not want to go into oh shit. I don't want to go off into I do not think I have hit any of these animals yet. I'm not going to bother checking. We're just going to run past here. We still probably got like another encounter coming up. Oh, never mind. We are back at the Yogi station. So we're going to see what type of food is in here. I suppose I could go back to the dam as well. I mean, there's going to be a lot of food in that place in the form of like beef jerky and granola bars and chocolate bars and stuff. I just really don't feel like I need to do that, to be honest. And we shall see. I mean, if I really wanted to be foolproof here, I'd just go out onto the lake, do a little bit of fishing for 10 hours, and just kind of mosey on. The thing with fish, though, guys, is it stinks, right? Like, I don't know if I really want to be wandering through the backcountry. With stinky fish on me. Yeah, I know there's a couple containers here I did not check. And if I did, I'm extremely sorry. But this guy's just got some clothing on him. Yeah. I was thinking one of these, I didn't search this too well, but that is definitely not the case. All right, well, we have got to move on. Because I need food. Okay, back into the fog and with little food. Did I... Okay. Oh, I know where we can go. There on the way out, there's those couple loggers cabins, the trailers that we can check out. I didn't go in any of those. I could also down along the riverbank. I could also get a bunch of cattail stalks, which I may also need for tinder. Yeah, that might be prudent. Why do I have 2 of these? See ya. The magnifying glass to be found by archaeologists, like, 20,000 years down the road. What's this doing here? This must have been a great learning center. All right, this is going to get a little sketchy coming through here too, especially in the fog. If I was smart, I'd go that way and then up and around the watchtower. But yeah, I've known to do some stupid stuff in my time. Yeah, I'm beginning to think I might be needing to hang on to that can of soup. Because, guys, you do not want to go to sleep with any of your indicators red. If you go to sleep with any of your indicators red, you're going to wake up in worse condition than when you went to bed. And that's how you die in this game. You want to make sure all those little 4 circles in the bottom left corner are white. And ideally, it's filled up as much as possible. A little bit of backtracking here. Nice. Okay, perfect. Yeah, as long as we can keep finding like little goodies like that out in the wilderness, there should be very little problems. Of course, though, there's a wolf around here. One of my favorite techniques, guys. I figure if I've got enough ammo on me, just shoot away. If you can't see something, that is the best way to determine if there's something over the next bend, or over the next mound or rise, or. Alright, another potential area where there is a wolf. This whole area, the whole railroad tracks, guys, is just covered. The whole zone is actually just covered with wolves. Doesn't really matter where you go. But I can definitely tell you where the chances of running into a wolf are definitely higher. Now, I did not go into this the last time either. If we're lucky, we're going to be able to find a chocolate bar or something here. Everything but. I think I'm going to keep pushing on. I mean, if we have to, we could sleep in a car. I mean, I'm really well dressed. Or, I mean, if we get enough food, we can just kind of speed time up through, like, hang out in the trailer for an evening. Because for us to get to the Quonset garage, that's going to be a full 12 hours travel, guaranteed. Hello guys, welcome. I'm sorry, I did start the stream a little while ago, but I ended up getting a crash. The broadcast just ended up crapping the bed. So I had to restart. Hence the name of the video. It is part 3A. All right, so I'm going to check that vehicle and these two cabins here, these two trailers, and I'm going to see if I can get some extra food out of here. If we do, do I want to continue in this fog into the ravine? I'm not 100% sure about that. Let's see how much food we get out of here first. Now there is mushrooms I can make, mushroom tea. All right, give me some good food here. Orange soda. Okay, we're good already, guys. You know, it's something that I really like about these challenges where you're not spending a lot of time just searching through everything. You don't get that feeling like everything's about to come to an end. This is more obviously like, you know, you'd go in and the way you'd kind of search a place is what you'd probably do in real life, right? I mean, you wouldn't go through every nook and cranny and look under tables. You'd probably just go in there and just open a couple drawers and go, hey, that's good. Now, when I play survival mode, totally different way that I loot these places. Like when I leave a place, I mean, it's picked clean, or everything's kind of being relocated to like a central area, you know what I mean? Keep that food coming. All right, I think I'm going to stay here overnight. Oh, geez, a couple pops here too. That was a bummer. Okay. All right, let's speed through time here and stay awake for, I don't know, 6-7 hours. Perfect. We'll get super tired, go to sleep. We'll wake up at around like 8 or 9 in the morning. Drink a pop, get a little bit of calories, and top that off with some water. And we are good to go to sleep for 12 hours. And hopefully it's not full of fog tomorrow. Our road to the ravine and across the trestles. Never a good thing. Oh, are you kidding me? Let's see what it looks like. Maybe I should kind of wander around for a bit in the dam. There's a couple places there I could get food from, I'm sure. Oh man, fuck, that sucks. All right. Like, I really wanted to get on the road, you know what I mean? And I'm not traveling in this weather. I've got pretty good clothing. I don't have the best clothing though to get me through this. Yeah, I'm really cold. I'm gonna be. I mean, there's meat there if I wanted it. Now, I need a place to light a fire. I've got a place downstairs if I want to go down there, but I think for now, I'm just going to head in here, and then maybe before we hit the road, we'll cook up the deer, and then we'll eat it before we go. Again, I don't want to carry anything with a scent meter on me. Okay, now I know for a fact I did not go upstairs. I mean, just one big bottle of maple syrup will do it too, you know, or MRE. Oh, did the wind just stop? I think we might be in luck here. There's a shell on the ground. All right, well, I'm not going to leave here until I find a little bit of extra food, which is going to be upstairs. It's probably still super blustery out, so we've got a little bit of time to kill here.
Happy New Year.
Ah, Happy New Year as well. It is New Year's Eve still here, my friend. But I know on other places around the world, it is 2023. Hey, Liam. Yeah, I just thought I'd squeeze this in before the end of the year. I want to get this this challenge banged off. There's a couple others that I'd actually be more interested in playing. Now that I've played this for a little while. Now, don't get me wrong though, it's not bad. I'm going to leave that there because I do have, I think, better conditioned ones. And you know what would have been really nice is just like one power bar. Aha, that works just as well. Perfect. And once again, guys, I don't think I need to be really hanging out and waiting to look for other gear. I've got everything I need. As long as I can see, I shouldn't be too cold. Although I do have that deer meat on me now. Do I have any way to spark that up, that fire? I'm going to need wood. All right, where's the reclaimed wood in this place? Just make sure there's nothing in the box because it will drop it right on the ground, right? Yeah, Liam, have you flipped over yet? No, I guess you wouldn't have, eh? It must be very, very close to being the new year, though, for you. Oh, look at this. Beauty. Beauty. Let's start a fire here. Yeah, I was just playing EDF 5 a little earlier. That game was on super special, so I'm like, I gotta get it. It's something I've wanted for a little while. I know my buddy was like, hey, let's play you know, Path of Titans and stuff, but I'm not really sure if I'm in for like getting jumped by KOS people. I would rather prefer playing a game that is more co-op based. But saying that, I mean, if you play something even like EDF and that's co-op based, if you play it on hard enough difficulty levels, there's friendly fire, which could be just as frustrating. You know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna eat actually all this 47 till ready. Holy smokes, we could have another blizzard blowing by that time. All right, let's eat up and hit the happy trails. Perfect. All right, let's go, guys. On to the next POI, and I think we're going to do it without stopping now. It's a little later in the day than I wanted it to be, but hey, not a whole bunch you can do about that. Now, I wonder if I were to actually strip that deer down, does it respawn here, or does it disappear? That's something I think once the new year comes around and I get TFTFT, I will give it a look-see. All right, we are headed to the ravine, guys, and yeah, hopefully not to our death. Going across the trestles always freaks me out. What I am actually excited to play is the whiteout, where you have like I think they say like 30 days to prepare. Like, I'm gonna be pretty good at that. That's gonna be like supermarket sweep. You know, if you need to like get a whole bunch of wood and old man's beard and so on and so forth, X amount of food. Yeah, that should be fun. Depending, I guess, where they put you. Um, I will take the cattail stalks any day of the week. I also hear deer around the corner. Now, while I like these, they are extremely heavy. So what I'm going to do is I think just get like 5 of them. There's 6. And yeah, we're going to head on. Get the hell out of Dodge. I don't want to spend a lot of time here. I'm a little nervous about the weather, and even more nervous about the time of day. Like, Quonset Garage is really, really far away. Considering the size of both these maps. They're not really very large, but they're lengthy, they're basically, they're wide and narrow. Which is unfortunate. You know, I wish every map was as big as, you know, Pleasant Valley, for instance. Because Pleasant Valley, guys, is by far one of the better maps. All right, so there's a little bit of a secret here. What do I have to do again? I don't think this is the main crash. I have to go down here? Sorry guys, it's been a while since I've been here. Again, not one of my most visited places. Yeah, it's occurred to me, you guys have not heard me do the ShatteredCiv scream recently. It doesn't happen. Ever since playing Pilgrim, I mean, there's just really no reason to get startled. Now there's a little bit more of a reason, but not quite yet. I think what will be really entertaining for you guys to watch is when I get the go for the 500-day challenge again. That's going to get me on edge. Okay, there's a wolf over there. I want to avoid the wolf. So yeah, guys, every part in this zone wants to kill you. It's terrible. Hey Ricky, how you doing, brother? Happy New Year. I do not want these ever. Yeah, so pretty much everything that you need to traverse here is definitely trying to kill you. Can we see the trestles from here? No. So yeah, that's a death drop down there.
Happy New Year.
Sometimes you speak, sometimes you don't. Yeah, is it 2023 for anybody yet? I know if you're in Australia or Japan and stuff like that, it is definitely 2023 right now. And deep into it, to be honest. Oh, maybe not. No. Well, half-assed. If you're around and you're listening to this, Happy New Year. It has probably just flipped over for you. It's probably about 12:30 there now. In southerly old Australia. I think I found something over there actually. The last time I looked. All right, so this is this guy's looks like it's pretty straightforward. Oh, no problem. Yeah, why wouldn't you ever take the ravine? Yeah, well, you're about to see in a second just how much of a gong show this turns into. And it's a far drop. Is this what? Do I have to go through this bridge? Is there a bridge? I think there's yeah, there's two different zones here. I think you still have to traverse through this tunnel, and then you get to the trestle. All right. Yeah, so you can get down there, guys, and I believe there's something right below us. I'm not 100% sure what it was. It might be a body, might be a wolf down there. There's not a whole bunch of stuff down there, guys, unless you're doing the cartography challenge. Yeah, I would probably suggest not even bother going down there because it's at least a day that you're going to be spending down there, unless you have like energy drinks or something like that. Energy drinks will allow you to get to the bottom and then back up again because really there's, like I said, there's nothing there. There's no caves. And if the weather turns bad, you're in for it. I've slept down there in some of the worst conditions, and it's not a fun time. Interesting how it is snowing in the cave. I'll just overlook that for the moment. Okay, this is the trestles, guys. This is the absolute. The only reason why I don't come here more often is this is no way. I would rather go the long way around. I'd have to climb everything than do this too often.
It does that in days also.
Oh, yeah, DayZ, yeah. Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's funny, even my, the computer, I think, said DayZ. Or did it say Days? Alright, this, guys, this is, this asshole puckering. I do not like this. Yeah, no, even looking down is just, it's a little bit terrifying. You know, I had a dream the other day that I was at somebody's place, and it was high up, man. We must have been on the 30th floor or whatever. And this guy's balcony had a railing the size of like a curb, right? And he's just leaning up on it. Don't ask me how he's leaning, like he was laying down. And he's just very, very comfortable. And I'm like, I'm doing like this. I'm just like, no, I'm not moving anywhere. This sucks. I don't like this. And I don't know why they have these types of, they should have more of these actually in the game, but fuck me. Imagine falling. No! Oh. It just feels like it's trying to lead you off the rail. And you know what would be great is if you were overweight and it has the slippy indicator. Ah, whoopsie. Yeah, I don't really mind heights, but I want to make sure that I'm very secure. Like if I go to somebody's, let's say, penthouse or something where you're up like high, like 30 floors, I will go up and I'll check the railing and I'll be like, yeah, that's cool. Oh, I see. It's, you know, it's another, 3 meters towards the edge of the building. Okay. And I'll lighten up a bit, and or if I have a bunch of drinks in me, that's when I start doing like handstands and oh, I'm just kidding. I would never do that. All right, guys, we are out of the ravine. That's good. That is really good. We're on to the Quonset garage, guys, and we're going to start banging off a whole bunch of stuff. I think what I might do is I'm going to try to just get oh, we have to go to the abandoned lookout. Ouch. Okay, we're going to head towards that right away while the weather's clear. Oh, this is not good. Yeah, the abandoned lookout. This is one of my coolest places that I ended up finding deep into my playthroughs on this game. I think it was something like 2 years after starting playing this game on a regular basis where I found it. I was like, holy shit. Like, I'm sure there's still a couple places out there, like even Skeeter's Ridge when I was doing the cartography. I remember being there at one point in time. I don't remember exactly what the layout of the place was, but holy shit did it turn out to be a great little POI. And if you saw on episode 1 of this playthrough, you saw that I tried to get up there to Skeeter's Ridge in that snowstorm, but wasn't so lucky. Or was that my other playthrough? That was my other playthrough. Sorry, guys. Yes, I should have headed in that direction and then gone to Timberwolf Mountain. That's what I should have done. All right, so we need to get up into the mountains here. I'm not 100% sure how to do that. And that's a dead end. And these are all the roadways, guys, that I absolutely hate. However, now that I think about it, the watchtower may already be up here. If I just follow this road. Yeah, it may, we may just stumble across it. We may not have to go further up into the hills. Pretty sure we don't, actually. This, though, guys, is definite bear territory, and he likes to wander these roads, and he doesn't leave the roads. Yeah, so you can see way down there off to the right-hand side, like way over there, that is where we need to go. But for now, I'm going to follow, I wonder if we can see it from up here. I have a feeling it's up there, guys. In fact, you know, I think it is for sure. So we're going to have to keep following this stupid road, and that's going to lead us into bear territory, and yay. Fun times. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm not out of the woods yet, quite literally. Aha. Okay, I think... Is that a building over there? That is a hut. Oh, come on. What evers? Ah, the hut. That hut is at the base of the abandoned watchtower. And if you... I believe if you have a rope, there may be a rope attached. Yeah. Yeah, that's it right there. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. All right, we need to get up there. Oh, maybe not. It's up there. I know it's up there. But I don't think we're going to get up there from this direction. However, this cabin is nice. Kind of maybe a place to like set up shop for the night. Or not. Maybe it's just a place to grab some food. I wouldn't mind getting to the abandoned tower. We want to do this as fast as we can. We don't want to be farting around. All right, some good stuff here already. This cooler looks good. Nice. All right, we got a little more food. We got some peanut butter there. We've got a ton of food here. I'm almost ready to just kind of keep on moving. And so many flares. I don't even know why they're giving you so many flares. It's just it's an absolute crazy amount. I suppose they want you to concentrate more on the challenges, though, than you know, getting mired down in getting chased around by wolves and stuff. I suppose. Well, how much cloth do we have? 10. We are good. Let's keep on trucking. I'm a little wetter than I'd like to be. And I'm going to start with eating these peaches here. They're heavy and they're gross, so. The only thing good about them is that they hydrate you. All right, off we go, guys, and we are off to the abandoned lookout, assuming I can find it. I mean, again, the weather changes even subtly. If it turns foggy, man, I mean, we've got to basically kind of park our ass indoors. The snow is definitely not good either. You know what? I've got an extra bandage here. And I definitely have enough pain pills. So let's just kind of eat this stuff up here so I don't have to, like, stare at, like, blurry screens if I don't have to. Yeah, so I think on my 500-day challenge, or that the cartography that I'm going to try again on Voyager, I think probably the best place to start off is in Ash Canyon. Get the crampons, get the tactical backpack, and then from there, maybe just even make a beeline right for Bleak Inlet. Because Bleak Inlet's going to be a problem. It is it's crawling with timberwolves, and the timberwolves definitely need to be dealt with. Or I start off in Bleak Inlet and then make my way from there. That also is another thing that could be a good possibility. The thing is, both are they're super far apart from each other. Okay, I'm a lot closer to the shoreline that I want to be. I'm going to have to circle around and up again shortly. I know it's up there. In fact, I should have probably done a mapping or survey when I was down at that cabin. I'm feeling like I should be ringing off a gunshot here. I think I have to traverse like the whole length of the map here, guys, to be honest, now that I think about it, because the switchback is way over there. There's a shortcut up to there, but maybe this is it. Is this it? Oh, that'd be great. I was about to say, I know there's a shortcut up here somewhere, but I'm not sure where it is. And this is how you get around where the bear is. Yeah, that's right. I remember that because I ended up marking that. There's another place too that I marked with the spray paint the last time I played. That is not going to help me now, though. This is, though. That's nice. Oh, come on. Don't you even dare. I'm not sure if this is the way up, but it sure looks like it to me. Aha. It is, too.
Man, I'm not getting any New Year vivas.
All right, we're going to stop in here right quick. Oh, hey, Alex. I know it's pretty low key, isn't it? Yeah. That's because it's not quite New Year's Eve yet, and it's definitely not New Year's. But Happy New Year's Eve. Yeah, I'm still trying to keep it down. My roommate's here. As soon as she leaves, I'll be able to kind of ramp it up a little bit and get a little more excitable. But for now, I want that. I will definitely take that. And we can fix that up at the next place that we stop off at.
Ooh, you have a text-to-speech now.
Yeah, you know, I decided to actually add that in just a little while ago. So if I don't have my phone on, or if my phone's dead, or if it's off to the side, at least I can respond back to you guys. Okay, there is nothing else here. So it turns out my roommate is actually leaving very shortly. That's awesome, guys. Oh, Lord. Okay, we don't even need to stay here anymore. Let's go. We're going to move on to the abandoned lookout and get that place kind of taken care of. But yeah, I'm going to have to, as soon as she leaves in 10 minutes, I'm going to have to give her a hand packing the car. So I will be literally only a couple minutes. But I hope you guys stick around. And then I can ramp up the volume. Because I'm pretty sure what I want to do here, guys, I want to keep these challenges within, like, ideally 2 episodes. 4 max. So yeah, I want to take a huge chunk out of this challenge today. So I would say probably another hour and a half I'll be playing, or another couple hours I think, and then I will log off for the day and for the year. Okay, so that's handy. I'm glad I looked back. I mean, that is one thing about this game, guys. If you're ever lost, just do a 360. This game loves to obfuscate stuff by just putting in obstacles that just barely obscure your view. You'll even see it at this abandoned tower that we're headed to right now. I don't trust this blind corner here. This is absolutely bear territory. Okay, this is actually the exit, guys. Where does this take us? That will take us to Pleasant Valley. So that is definitely the way that we're... Oh, you know what? Let's get this on the map. I could even run in there quickly, but it's not like I need food. There's not really much that I need here. Basically, all I need to do is get to this tower before nightfall. And then we're going to spend 3 days there. Luckily, we do have an absolute ton of MREs. Okay, abandoned mine. Welcome, guys. Happy New Year. Eve. It's not quite the new year yet, but it's going to be soon. I don't even know if I'm going to even see the hour flip over, my friends. I need to get back into work schedule time, which is yeah, I wake up at as soon as the day flips over here in Canada. That's when I start my day. That is it's going to be a shock next week. But it'd be nice to make some money too. I didn't. I only made like 15 hours this week. It's great though. I mean, you know, there's not many places that I've worked where they give you the week off. A lot of people might complain about that and say, "Hey, well, you know, I need a paycheck and stuff." But I mean, they pay you well enough too that, you know, you should have money in the bank. Yeah, so this is the place, guys, that I found ages. I think the first time I left Pleasant Valley.
Like there used to be a lot of people outside, but in not seeing nobody now.
Oh, well. That looks like it, but that is not it. We're not going to bother stopping there, and just hopefully that guy does not come back. I don't want to run into any wild animals. Oh. Yeah, you know, I left really early this morning, Alex. I was up by 8 o'clock or so. I didn't have a great sleep, but up by 8. And out the door, and I tell you, everything for the first couple hours was so quiet. It was so nice because it was pissing rain here, right? And nobody wants to go out in the rain and the fog, and I'm just like, dude, I need my shit done, and I need to be back indoors by 3 p.m. latest. Like, you do not want to go out in my city after 3 p.m. It's just an absolute gong show. And I was laughing with the ladies, the guys there also at the LCBO, and I'm like, haha, you guys have a real great night tonight, because it's going to be tough for them, man. Like I was saying earlier, you'll have 5 cashiers, and each of them will be 20 people deep, and they'll have like security guards there, and it's a gong show, you know. If I didn't like my Scottish beer, I mean, if I just liked domestic stuff, I could have just gone to, there's a couple convenience stores. In Ontario, that is not the norm. We have a thing called the LCBO here that kind of distributes all the liquor. And funny enough, is that the liquor store is owned by the Ontario government, but the beer store is not. It's owned by some Brazilian company, and so we've got this Brazilian company that's basically got us by hanging us by the fucking toes, and you know, holding us hostage about where we buy beer and stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now, guys, you'll see that there is a rope mounting point there. Oh, there is something that of a little secret here. It took me a little while to find. I'm not sure if it's going to be here today. And no, it does not look like it. But I have come up here before, and there has been a rope just lying back here. There might be actually one in the cabin. We'll see. I might have even passed one. Who knows? So busy talking that... there's a rope. That rope we could actually use to get down when we leave. You know what? Let's attach it now. Let's drop off something here. Is there a container? That'll be fine. Once we drop this rope, it is heavy though. You can see the movement kind of being impacted here. But this will get us down back to that cabin. And when we're exiting the zone, when we come back to actually go to Timberwolf Mountain to get to the mountaineering hut, we'll likely take this route back up. No guarantees. Yeah, and right down there. So, but why did I not see the rope when I was down there then? Anyways, it's close. It's close to there. And I'm glad I didn't climb up it because there was no attached rope going further. We would have just gone up that ledge and then just kind of sat there and went, oh, great. So I'm going to do one other survey up here in this building. All right, because we are stuck here for 3 days. All right, didn't give me much more of an advantage there, but we have got a bunch of revolver cartridges, a rifle ammunition we'll put over there, another magnifying glass, a little bit of wood, which I really don't think I'll need. I don't need that either. Put the wood over here. Pork and beans are always good. And that's our main gear there. Okay. Well, let's get the show on the road.
You got the expansion?
No, I don't, Alex. I am playing on console, so I'm not going to be able to play the expansion until February. All right, let's speed through time here. I have heard a little bit about it. Now, if you've played it, tell me about this trader. Apparently there's a trader that you can kind of either summon or run into. And what's your thoughts on that? I have not watched anything when it comes to spoilers for the game and stuff like that. Everything that I've learned and that I'm telling you guys about is basically it comes from official sources, which are generally spoiler-free, or people who have come on here and absolutely ruined it for me. No, anyway, CJ came on his other day and he's like, "Oh, what do you think about the trader?"
And not match, as us console players have waited far too long now.
Yeah, you know, it's a little bit of a wait. I'm glad though. I got my 500 days out of the way. I'm getting these challenges done. You know, there's a lot to do if you want the platinum trophy, guys. It's a little bit of a slog. I'm not going to lie. All right, let's sleep for 12 hours. We have nothing basically else to do here. I need my water.
I didn't get it either.
Yeah, so anyways, apparently, guys, there's a trader now that you can go and trade with, and I guess it's kind of divided some of the people out there, the players. I personally, knowing all the options that Hinterland Studios includes in the game setup, I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to turn that off. If you can turn off the wolves, you can turn off the trader, right? My first question was like, can you rob the dude?
I don't think the trader has dropped yet for the PC folk.
Oh, that's right. You're right, brother. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's coming in the next couple weeks. I see. Yeah. Oh, well. I mean, I don't care either way. I'm not too upset by that. I'd be more upset if they did something, well, you know what? I was about to say I'd be upset if they did something goofy like adding base building. And don't get me wrong, I like base building, right? I mean, there's certain games where I like to do that. Like 7 Days to Die, for instance. Fucking brilliant game. I just wish they would update it on consoles. Um, if that was the case, I'd probably be playing that now instead of the Long Dark. Like, to be honest, like I do like the base building aspect. I don't think this game really needs it. I see a lot of people out there saying that I need to build and need to have like co-op, and I sadly have to disagree. I don't think this game is meant for two players. It's meant to be like a forlorn experience, just you and nature. And but saying that, if they added it, I wouldn't give a fuck. You know what? I mean, people want to have fun, and like I said, as long as you can do friendly fire on people, man, that would be the best.
Was when EP4 came out.
Like, wouldn't that be great? Just tracking your buddy down and shooting him. That's the exact same thing I hate about like DayZ and that Path of Titans Deadwolf that I was telling you about there, where I'm kind of hesitant to get it. The kill on sight thing. But the thing is, in such a vast wilderness, to actually snipe your buddy, I think would be absolutely hilarious. I mean, my friend and I used to do that back in the day with the original Ghost Recon, where we would just hide out for hours until somebody moved, until somebody decided they needed to. They either I wasn't watching them, or they weren't in the right position, and somebody would move, and that would be the death knell. Man, it was awesome.
Two-player, but you both start at one end of the map and gotta find your friend.
You know what'd be really cool as well. If you had two players, it would make the signal flare absolutely a thing of to value, right? I mean, let's say you did not start off with, but the thing is, you'd still communicate. People would still talk. It's too bad that you couldn't be able to tell the other person where you were. And the only way you could do it is by maybe coming to this abandoned watchtower, right? And then you get out and you get your signal flare, and you do it every night for a week. And if your buddy finds you, man, that's absolutely brilliant. Like, that would be cool. But you and I know, man, we played DayZ together, and like, as big as that map is, Jesus, it's funny how we always keep running into each other. All right, we're going to move on into, I think I'm going to keep the MREs until later. Now, I do like to keep these soups and stuff. They're great, guys. Anything that you can heat up on the stove. I mean, anything in a can you can basically heat up on a stove. The only thing I don't think you can do that with is condensed milk and dog food and pop, obviously. But all those things you can heat up, and if you can even get the smallest of fires with just a couple sticks, all it takes is something like 12 minutes to like heat these things up. And you've got an instant heat bonus. Definitely something to keep in mind. So, what day are we on here? This is not going to take too long. 2.1, yeah. I mean, we're almost going to be ready to go in the morning.
Path of Titans isn't what you think made. I don't get killed on sight like Days. They is generally some cool dinos that wanna help you, gr.
Right. No, I get that too, but then at the same time, I probably wouldn't be playing with people though. That's the trouble. Like if I play DayZ, it doesn't matter really what game I play. I am very very much a lone wolf. That's why I end up taking like assassin type characters, people that can hide in the shadows. I like to do the observing, not being the observed. All right, are we done here or what? Not quite yet. Close though. Hopefully we can ride out this storm here. Let's drink a little bit of, actually we'll eat 2 of these. It's a little bit of hydration right there. It's funny, you can't use those tin lids for like knives. I mean, if anyone's ever opened those zip top cans before, I mean that aluminum, man, is just brutally it's sharp shit. All right, let's go for a 3-hour wait. Let's see what happens here. Let's go for 4 maybe. Beautiful day for a journey to get to the Quonset garage, but are we there yet? Ah, shit, we've got...
You can do lone survival runs if you like. You don't always see one of the 100 players unless you're in a hot zone, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've watched a couple of people play it. The one guy, though, like I said, he had... the first thing he had basically said was like DayZ, it's a game that, depending on where you're at, there's people that will just spawn camp you, like at some of the loading zones. I'm going to try to make it here, or hold it. Is that all fog out there? I don't want to stay here though. You know what? We're good. Let's go. Oh, don't leave without these. That's a mistake. Okay. All right. Let's get out of here. We're going to go down to the. Oh, can I go down there? Ah, shit. I may have to wait till the morning, guys. All right. Yeah, you know what? It's a little bit of a shit show here. So I am going to drink a little water. Skip through time a little bit. And then we're going to sleep till like 10 in the morning. Hopefully the weather cooperates. We need to lighten the load if we're going to go down that rope. We do not need any extra weight here. We'll cook some water up and stuff down when we get down the second rope. All right, off for a little 10-hour siesta. Actually, let's go for, yeah, 10's about good. Nice. Oh, are you kidding me? If I was confident that that cabin was down below, I would head out there, but I'm not confident that it's there. I'm going to start lightening the load here a bit. I do see that I'm still a little overweight, like quite a bit actually. It's one of those days, I suppose. Oh, you're not really going to land while it lock me here, are you? You are, I think it is too. It's going to keep me here for a bit. I don't mind leaving a little later in the day. All right, I need to lighten the load here. There's something here that is causing me to be a little over encumbered. It's probably this shit. Ah, that'll work too. Don't need those. Ah, right. This is what we're gonna do. Let's fix this up. That's heavy. This will keep us super warm though. And once again, guys, remember, I say you ever do anything that helps you out, or if you're multitasking, the weather seems to always change. Although, you know what? That's not as good as I'd like it to be, so we're going to fix this up to 100%. Or not. It's going to be an asshole to me now, eh? Boom. I wonder, should I just... what's the weather looking like out there? Ooh. All right. I'm kind of stuck here. We're going to rip this up. 45 minutes for what? One piece of cloth? Oh, man, we're stuck here for another night. Oh, wait. I mean, I don't need to be here. I mean, it's, okay, you know what? Let's do her. We're out of here. If I have to, I'll drink my, my Go energy drink. Oh, I've not been underweight for a long time. Look how fast I'm moving. All right, we're going to go down the mountaineering rope. Yeah, it's funny. I was watching this guy play Project Zomboid last night, and he's got the schizophrenia mod. What's his name of his channel? Anyways, the guy's pretty entertaining, but he kind of reminds me of me, where he's like, nope, 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 nope. Like when you're getting attacked by something. Ooh, yes, I remember this place. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to take much here. I do need to get down that next plateau. That will leave, and I'll take the fish and leave everything else behind. One more drop. Here we go. Boom. I'm missing my crampons. And if I keep whining about it, you could say I'm missing my tampons. I'm sorry, that's very, it's not very misogynistic. Hey, it was there, guys. It was there all along. So, yeah. Oh, no, this is, the different place. I have no idea where this is. Now, I have no idea in relation to where it was over here. I'm sure it is. I think this is kind of the road here that it's kind of portraying. So, what do we have in terms of pry bar? 73%. We're going to drop that because I can guarantee you that one is going to be in much, much better condition. All right. Whoa. Big bunny rabbits. Do I want to go in here? I don't really need to. I'm going quickly, I guess. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I need to go to the bathroom. I'm going to help my friend load up her vehicle, and I will be right back. You guys grab yourself a tea or a drink of some sort, whatever you'd like. On the other hand, like I said, got to go to the bathroom. Help my friend out. I'll be back, let's say, 10 minutes. Sorry about that, guys. I normally don't pause the streams, but nature calls. All right, guys. Thank you for waiting. If anyone's even still around, I would have let the game run here, but I do not want to spend a lot of time in these buildings. Essentially, all I want to do is grab. I just need to grab a little bit of the food here. See if there's maybe some better clothing. Dog food. Why is it always dog food? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, it doesn't look like there's much else here. Let's go check the other cabins. And then I'm just going to make a quick dash to the Quonset garage, because that's where we're going to spend our next 3 days. It just occurred to me, guys, it's going to get harder as I travel further to the east on the map, being the right-hand side. Maybe a book or two. I really don't want to be staying outside at night. Oh, condensed milk, guys. Okay, I feel like I'm getting a little bit weighty here. But that can't stop the show. The show must go on. Out the door, into the next building, and we're going to descend off this cliff face here. And it's a hard one to descend. It's bear country, no matter what direction you go. And in fact, okay. What, there's only 2 buildings? All right, we're good with that. Let us go, my friends, off to the Quonset garage. This should lead us, I think, if I remember correctly, it's kind of wind our way down and give us access to the Quonset garage pretty much from the backside. I think. Maybe not. Maybe we're still a little bit west of it. And again, guys, I'm not really sure what direction is north and west on these maps. I wish it would be a little consistent, because, I mean, if I were doing any type of surveying with that charcoal, the first thing I would note is the cardinal point. True north, or, you know, as far as I could get it. Oh, here it goes. Huh. You know, I forgot where that goes to. I think it might go to a mine? Oh, look how far over I am. Oh, no. Oh, no. That, I told you. Mr. Bear likes this area. So, I am going to skedaddle. I'm going to try to keep in front of him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't break a leg here. Okay, I gotta run. I gotta run. Now, believe it or not, guys, I have a feeling there's 2 bears that spawn in this area. I've encountered the one up there before. I wish I could see him. And I've also encountered one around the corner here, and that's not exactly where we need to be. So if I can get down here, this is kind of a steep drop. That's a very steep drop. I'm doing it though. I'd rather have a broken ankle or wrist than get mauled by a bear. Now, I'd rather get mauled by a bear than tumble down this cliff. Aha, I see the Quonset garage sign off in the distance. Very good. Oh my, that was a little close. Click, click. That's the last thing you want to hear when you're pulling the trigger on your weapon. Okay, we are here. All right, first things first, we're going to look for a little bit of food. And in this place, it should not be a problem. Oh, Lord. Yeah, no, it's going to be no problems at all. All right, I'm not, I'm not even going to bother searching at the moment. I can see right away that we have more than enough. We're going to just start counting down the hours till we can get out of here. We've got ourselves a bed. Everything's cool. All right, good. Let us just burn off some time here. It looks like we're going to need a little bit of water too. Okay. Let's go for about 9 hours. 10 is good. Whatever. As soon as we get tired, we'll just go to sleep. We're going to get out of here really quickly, guys. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time here. There's only about 4 different places that we need to stop before I want to end this stream, and it's only going to take me about maybe 10 minutes at each place. So we're talking like another hour here of a stream. And then I will be ready to rock and roll for a game time and to shut down the new year with PlayStation 4. Now, the best thing about this place is you don't need any wood here. There is an absolute shit ton of wood, no matter where you look. I've got a little bit of daylight. Let's loot the place. Ooh, 20 minutes to harvest those, eh? Yeah. Now, if I didn't have time to kill, I probably wouldn't want to do that, but considering... Okay, what do we got here for time? Quonset Garage. We've spent a day here already. Probably don't need all that revolver ammo. I almost don't even need to cook up any water. Now, I know from experience it's best that you do. Oh, so much coffee. Actually hesitated there. I was like, should I? All right. Okay. Let's just kill some more time here. There's a couple, there's one more, two more lockers here. Wow. All right. You know what? I'm going to probably end up eating all this stuff anyway, so let's just grab it while we're here. Dog food. Oh, candy bars. I don't think I've ever seen them just individually hung up on each hook. All right.
Skipping some comments. Nah, I didn't get it either. I don't think the trader has dropped yet for the PC folk. Last time I played TLD was when EP4 came out. 2-player, but you both start at one end of the map and gotta find your friend. That Path of Titans isn't what you think, mate. I don't get killed on sight like Days Bay is generally some cool dinos that wanna help you gr. You can do lone survival runs if you like. You 0 players unless you're in a hot zone, really.
That's super interesting. All right, guys, 1 second. I'm running behind here in terms of comments and stuff. Yeah, obviously I don't know what happened there. Sorry about that. I'm going to repair again, though, the pants. So my Ruby has left the premises. So I can be a little bit louder here, a little bit wilder, and not too wild, though. That is one thing I have trouble gauging is basically how much pop it takes to fill you up. All right. So anyways, let's skip a bunch of time here. I'm not liking how this works out. It seems like every time I skip time, it's always, when it's time to go to bed, it's daylight. It's not very much unlike my real life. Yeah, I hope I didn't lose all my viewers. If I did, I'm terribly sorry. I did have a little bit of a commitment here, and then it turned out my friend didn't even do my help. She's like, oh, I'll be ready in 10 minutes, but then doesn't remind me that, okay, I'm ready. But, oh well, that is what it is. I got to say bye-bye to her. And, yeah, lots of pop here. Lots of junk food. There's a little bit more water that I could grab as well over here. Oh, it's unsafe. Really? Oh, that's new. I'm sure that's new. That's new. Interesting. Well, you know what? I definitely do not need that on me. That's one of those stupid things, like in DayZ, where you end up drinking the dirty water, or like, and it gets you sick because somebody's done it deliberately. I've done that too, where if somebody's going to kill you on sight, if they're going to loot your body. Most experienced players, though, they won't touch the water. You'll dump it out and get your own fresh water supply. Now that's weird. I ate almost that full thing in calories, but I've still got quite a bit of it left. I'm not sure how that works. Anything I can bust up here? I'm definitely going to need water shortly. We're definitely not leaving here without water. Again, I don't know why I do this, guys. It's a little bit of OCD, I guess. Like, nobody needs to do that. Not on a challenge. And really, right now, all I'm doing is passing time. I was kind of hoping to find something here. I mean, if I find boxes that spawn stuff, it's nice to keep checking to make sure that it is kind of like a legit spawn spot. Now, apparently, everything's going to change with the new content drop. So I'm sure some of the more experienced PC players out there are going to be able to definitely confirm that. I can see that coming. So yeah, all the loot tables and stuff have been kind of reworked. Probably, like, the thing is, though, people are just going to open up the XML file and they're just going to fucking read it. You know what I mean? They're going to put it through an XML reader, and then they're going to be like, yeah, well, you know, this is all the parameters. So that's one thing I dislike about PC gaming. That's just a super stupid nitpick. I mean, I'm also glad for the fact that we can do it as well. I mean, without that, you wouldn't be able to get, you know, mods and stuff like that. Okay. A little more food. I'm going to just start eating this garbage. Now, the trouble with this garbage food is that it dehydrates the hell out of you. All right. We're going to get close to having to leave here soon. Oh, guys, hey, sorry, I thought I was chatting with you guys. I'm around. So basically all I was saying is that I wanted to leave, can't. The storm's a little too thick. So what we're going to do is just waste some time here and then get into bed. I'm going to waste a couple more hours here. And then we're going to sleep for about 6 hours or so. Yeah, there's a lot of food in those MREs, but I don't think the progress bar is quite aligned with the speed of consumption. I'm not 100% sure, but that would be my guess. Okay. Sorry, my nose, man. Holy shit. All of a sudden it just got really, really runny. Now, I did have some spicy hot chicken mayo. Or turkey mayo. Turkey mayo sandwich. All right, so let's sleep for 6 hours, 7 hours, and hopefully we can get up and it's bright and early still. Good enough. Let us leave. Yeah, see, I mean, if you're able to actually, oh, dudes, I mean, we seriously need to think about organizing like a speed run for this. Like, just think of it. Because you can see already how much time I've overshot in each of the locations that I've been at, right? Like, that is huge. Like 0.5 at the camp office, 0.1 trapper's cabin, you know, you add that up. And each full point is a day, an extra day that I've spent. Oh, this is not cool. I do not like this area. Yeah. You guys need to all go away. Extremely hostile area of the road. Like, if you're going to get jumped, guys, it's going to be in this section here. Or you're going to be in those buildings over there across the road, and you're going to absolutely get jumped. Over here, not so bad. You can kind of see the all the wolves on the ice off to the right. Now, I got to make sure that I don't have the clicky-click thing that I had the other day. I can't believe that. Aiming down the pistol and click, click, click. It's like, oh, shit. Now, saying that, I do not think I have scored a hit on any of these animals here. Nope, I have not one single hit. Taken a ton of shots at these animals, but yeah, I've not hit one yet. That's the trouble, though, with the, like I said, with the pistol. I love how it stops, man. I was like totally in line with it, and then you it is so hard, man, with the controller. It really is. Better prepare for a gunfight here. It's running to where I need to be. I guess it's not really a gunfight. It'd be a, oh shit, now he's on to me. Bringing a gun to a tooth fight. Nothing. Nothing! Big bunch of zeros. Now, again, a pistol, guys, has a range of probably, what, like 100 meters tops? Anything beyond that, you're probably an expert, like, marksman of some sort. If you can start pegging off shots at that distance. There's this guy I watch on YouTube, Paul Harrell. I think he used to be a drill sergeant for the U.S. Army, but he knows his shit. Not so much a survivalist, though. I know he's had a couple episodes where he's trying to do the unboxings and, you know, oh, this is how you light a fire and stuff. Definitely doesn't have that type of personality, I think. You should probably leave that to, like, the Rangers. But we're going to follow this out, guys. We've got basically just 3 more POIs, and all of them are definitely going to have their fair share of food and other supplies. So I'm going to wrap this stream up in about 30 minutes, believe it or not. And we're going to have like an extra like 4 POIs just knocked off in like seconds flat. And Dead Wolf, if you're around, I know, brother, I will be right there. I'm not getting too smashed now either. It's still 3 o'clock. It's still good. For you, though, what is it, like 7 or 8 o'clock there, I think? Excuse me. It's time to get rid of all the empty, dead soldiers. I still have to get pizza. What I should do, though, I mean, it's going to be a crazy night to get pizza. I don't really want to pick it up either. Or do I? Their delivery fees are so expensive. And I don't blame them. I mean, you know, I was watching the other day, what is it, the Daily something? The Daily Alert? It's a pretty good little channel. I'm not sure exactly what their political bent is or what they're trying to get the message across, but they have a whole bunch of really random stuff that's kind of interesting. But they had this video doorbell, like Nest and Ring doorbells videos of people that are delivering food, and because they're not getting enough tip, they're basically saying, no, sorry, or they're knocking on the door saying, yeah, I don't think you realize how long it took me to get here. You're giving me an $8 tip. And this is the thing about, guys, the gig type apps. It's never ever going to make you rich. I don't give a fuck what you think. You're not going to be able to live off of it. You know, that's all predicated on people giving you $15 tips. I mean, no one's going to give you that, man, for driving like 15 minutes or 20 minutes down the road. This lady claimed it was 40 minutes, and the guy basically said, it's 20 minutes. Right? And he starts laughing. He's like, yeah, whatever. And I would have done the same thing, man. I mean, in my city, if somebody said it took them 40 minutes to get across the city, I said, you took the wrong route. Or, yeah, you're driving basically right through the middle of the city at rush hour. Like, not a good idea. All right, on to the next POI. This is another one, guys. It's kind of like the other ones that we had found there on the cartography mission. The Keeper's Path North and South. Is that what it was called? I think the connectors that kind of connect you to Ash Canyon and Black Rock. And actually, I found those to be a little bit more robust and with things to do and find in those connectors than this one here. This one is short. It's dangerous, okay? This is very narrow. It's not very wide at all. You basically just got the ocean to the right and this cliff to your left. When it matters, when the wolves actually come out, the road ends. The road is totally broken up, and you have to kind of navigate around a ravine. And that is probably by far the most scariest part of being in this this one zone here, because the wolves will come out. Now, before we actually do that, we are going to go to the crumbling highway basement. And yeah, if you don't know where this is and you don't want to see, then turn away. I know I'm not one for a lot of spoilers here, but I do have to come here. This is where I have to live. This is the next stop on the checklist. And this is going to be so easy, guys, and this place is normally generally packed full of goodies. Maybe not necessarily food goodies, but clothing, wood. All right, well, since we're spending the time here, this is kind of one thing that I like about this challenge is that since you're spending 3 days in one area, you're basically able to do all your upkeep. I do want to drop shit off, though. I'm starting to acquire a lot of goodies here that I really, really don't need. I will definitely take work pants over cargo pants any day. Just in sheer terms of durability and waterproofness. I have a pair of work pants here, and yeah, cargo pants are just too light for me now. I'd like to beat the shit out of my clothes, and it's always nice having a more solid feeling pair. And look at that. They're more waterproof. Actually, they're 10% waterproof. The cargo pants aren't at all. Wow. Yeah, some of the more technical clothes, I tell you, it takes you a while to rip the shit up. Look at that gas. We got everything in this place. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to drop some stuff off. I don't really need a fire yet. I'm not too worried about that. Let's just start dropping shit off randomly here. I suppose if I need all this stuff, I can just come back and get it, right? Yeah, I mean, just the sheer amount of whetstones and stuff that I have is probably just a little bit over the top. Yeah, it's nice to get the cloth back up again. Cured leather normally would be a good find. All right, well, this is it, guys. We're just going to spend some time here. You know the drill. Probably should have laid out the bedroll. God, there's a lot of storms around here, eh? Like, and it's funny because once you get to Desolation Coast, there's absolutely nothing. All right, let's lay down our bedroll here. I'm gonna get rid of the super heavy stuff. That is such a good meal. I would hate to actually eat that in real life. It'd be so rich. I don't know if you guys have ever had condensed milk before, but it is pretty sweet. It's basically used in cooking, I don't know. It's almost like a toffee-ish type of thing. I'm not going to bother going outside right now. See, it almost gives you the drink sound too when you eat the condensed milk. All right, what do we got here? We're not doing too bad for hunger. We should only have a couple days left in here. Yeah, I don't know about these challenges, guys, if I should bother kind of like showing you guys how to do them. I mean, they're not really very challenging. It'll show you where to go. But I personally wouldn't watch somebody play this. You know, if I were to do these challenges, I need to do them on my own. That's just the way I am. I've always been that way. I've always played like massively multiplayer online games, and I know that there is lots of guides out there to build the ultimate builds and stuff. I'm just not like that. I'm obstinate about using those types of. To me, it's metagaming. Like, I think if you can't think of it on your own, I don't know. I'm not going to say that you shouldn't be able to do it, but super easy. All right, we're going to move on to the next one. And guys, it's going to be like bang, bang, bang. They're just in a like an absolute row here. Now, there may be one place where I'll get stuck. And if I get stuck there, I don't think I will, but there may be a place where I'm just kind of like, God, where is that place? And that is the the Cinder Hills coal mine. Now, I'm sure that place is in Desolation Coast. That's the place that you can only access during like an aurora. We're not going to go down into the lower levels, so we don't have to worry about that. And stupidly enough, there's not really anything there for you to find. It's not like you're getting like any special equipment and stuff, which I think is a big big kind of miss on the part of the developers. Like you want places that are hard to reach and that are dangerous to kind of reach, or you're spending a lot of resources getting to. And I tell you, I prepped really hard and I was ready for anything that would happen down below for days. If in case the Aurora didn't come back on again. All right, so we've got basically till the morning. So you know what? If we skip time here, we should just be able to leave. Now, see, the way I'm doing this right now, this is how I think that the insomnia is going to work, where you're not able to sleep back to back. Like, even if you've just rested for like an hour, you're not going to be able to just fucking scum save like that, right? It's going to make sure that if you have just slept, and then, for instance, let's say you find yourself in a cave in a blizzard, you're not able to just sleep the time away. You've got to kind of work your way around having to sleep on that schedule, which is kind of weird. But okay, we're out of here. We're out of here while we're fully awake, and see, normally I wouldn't be able to sleep like that, you know, because it would say, oh, you just slept like an hour ago. Kind of like the way Dismantled does it, where it's like, oh, you've just slept like, you know, you only slept like 13 hours ago. And I'm thinking 13 hours, man. Fuck, I can hop in bed after 8 hours of being up. But not always. And that's where the insomnia is going to kick in. I'm not going to bother with the cars and stuff. We're just going to bang off the last of these, and that is going to end the stream, my friends. But it's also going to almost end the challenge. The only thing I have left to do after I complete this coming up area is Timberwolf Mountain, and that is the challenge completed. All right, this is, if you're going to get jumped here, it's going to be right here. There's something in there, but I'm not going to bother. Again, no, there's no point. I think maybe on the way back, what we may have to do is maybe hunt an animal or two. Gorge, cook, carry maybe a kilo worth of meat on us, and that's it. Else we get hunted by the animals. And now, one thing I really I hope at the end of this game's life cycle they end up pulling out a random map generator. I just don't understand why they don't do that, or like if they build the Long Dark 2, having that in like as a default mode setting would just absolutely brilliant. leave that stuff there. Definitely don't need that. Now, I suppose the only other way that you'd, if you didn't have a lantern, the way that you'd be able to traverse these mines would be during an aurora. Super sketchy to do that, though. But yeah, these lights will light up. It'll allow you to get through this section here without having a lantern. But I mean, let's face it, guys. On this challenge, if you don't know how to make a torch, you can go into crafting, go down to tools here, or it might be under. Yep, there we go. Torch. 3 sticks, 1 piece of cloth, 100 mils of lamp oil, and boom, you've got yourself a 100% torch. And those last for quite a while, guys. What I should be doing is actually building one right now. You know, I'm going to bother looking for food later, the next time that we come through here. Right now, I'm just we're just getting to the POIs. You know what? I'm not going to bother with the heavy hammer. Normally, that would be an extremely good find here, considering we are entering an area that has a forge. Now, good luck being that lucky on one of your normal playthroughs. If you're coming to this area and you want to use the forge at the Riken, yeah. You better bring one in rather than hope to find one here. Because this, guys, is the end of the road of the map of the game. Like, there is no going further east than this POI here. Also, guys, there is a coal mine that is just like right around the corner from here. It teleports you, or basically takes you to the other side of the map. That is not the Cinder Hills coal mine that we're looking for. Right up there. Now, this is probably going to be one of the more challenging places to actually get our 3 days here. The stone church right up there is basically just exposed to the elements. So, a bunch of wood, which we're going to get here. And food is much, much needed here. All right, here's that mine shaft. Okay, unless we got a power bar in here, that is all the food that we're going to have in this location. There we go. That's good, though. That will keep us going. Where is the... There we go. I'm going to use that bedroll. We're just going to sleep in that tonight. Or for the next 3 days, we'll just keep that kind of laid out. All right, so all we're going to do once again, my friends, is just kind of wait. Eat and wait. And I'm going to have to boil up more water. And I think tomorrow we'll end up, we'll look for that deer that I shot. Hopefully it's around somewhere close. No guarantees, though. There's a knife there, too. All right, let's see how cold it's going to get here. Temperature's dropping. What the fuck was that? Oh, it's getting cold. It's getting really cold. But we have to spend the time here. Ah, the loons. Aha. Well, it just hit 0 degrees, but the sun is just coming up as well. So, you know what? I feel confident enough that we're going to be able to sleep for 12 hours here. have another cold night here. But I'm going to drink up. I'm not going to bother eating. And let's waste 12 hours here and kind of see how cold it gets. Feels like 12 degrees right now, but the sun just set. So this is kind of interesting, guys. You get to see how the game mechanics work, how it gets colder each hour the further into the night you get. And then as it gets to sunlight again, it starts to get to warm up. Oh, this is not good. Oh, it just warmed up. Whoops. I love that, man. Drinking right out of the boiling hot. No problem. We got snow outside. I'll burn my throat. All right, we are good for another little segment here. We need to eat. Have you guys ever eaten like the condensed cans of soup and you just like gulp them out of the can? Well, I have, so don't judge. I saw this meme the other day. Somebody was talking about, you know, now that you've kicked me out, you'll never get to experience my weenie-olies ever again, or you'll never know who's eating them. Weenie-olies. And it was like hot dogs with cheese with some like ravioli on it. It was just oh man, it's disgusting looking. All right, we're here for a while yet, guys. All right, we're gonna sleep deep into the night here, hopefully. Not wake up dead. Shoot, I should have gone out and looked for the deer. You know what? We still there's going to be no crows flying around. You know what? We'll do it tomorrow morning. Well, that was the first time it dipped down to like 0 degrees, but then it immediately climbed to 1. Oh, great. Everything, you know, stopping us from progressing. Let's sleep for another 4 hours. I could probably make my way there. I don't know if I really want to, though. So, in lieu of that, it has not triggered yet, has it? No. I'm going to skip time for another 3 hours, 4 hours. Alright, location is done. Let's go. On to the next place. Perfect time of day. Full of beans. We're going to look for that deer that kind of, hopefully we felled. Hey, Mr. Rabbits. Whoa, what's up with that guy? I should put him out of his misery. Alright, this is the first time, guys, that I've carried any sort of meat on me. But we are headed right to the lighthouse. Thing is, there's animals there all over the place. You know what? Let's shit, that was a total mess. Oh, there's a moose here too, eh? I've killed a moose before on that bridge. So guys, one of the harder parts to actually find your way into, I know it sounds stupid right now and it looks dumb, but this area right here, guys, will fuck you up in the middle of a blizzard. And you think you know where you're going and you'll walk right past it, guys, and next thing you know, you'll end up down that embankment because you know that, you know, there's another way that we can certainly get up here, and there isn't. Now, I have had the absolute shit scared out of me multiple times coming down this pathway. I am not going to have it done today. That is not the way we want to start the New Year's. All right, guys. We right after this, we only have one other location in this this area to kind of squat in, and that is right over there. And I will kill the stream then. I'm happy you guys were sticking around. I know it was a long one today. It was a little longer than I wanted it to go, but like I said, I want to get this done. I don't want these challenges to last longer than, you know, ideally a couple episodes. But let's face it, some of this stuff is very long and drawn out, as you can see. But, I mean, if I were doing this as a full-time job, yeah, I mean, absolutely, I'd be able to get this hammered off in, like, 2 days. What I would like to do is maybe play them and then edit them again. I don't know, it's been a while since I've done the editing, and it's something that I've always liked to toss around. You could have a little bit more of creative control and so on and so forth, right? So, all right, we are here. Now, let's hope there's a ton of food here. If not, we're going to have a little bit of problems. And it will be at this time that I wish I had my hunting rifle. Wow, the one POI I come to, and there's absolutely nothing here that I need. See, so you got to remember, guys, you do not want to do any of those kind of, you don't want to do the mountaineering hut. You don't want to do the stone church. Without proper clothing, because you're not going to be able to survive the elements, not for 3 days. And you'll find yourself going back and forth and back and forth. And nice. Although that is not going to keep me fed. See, I mean, when it gets to that type of, it's good quality clothing. So you like, and it's almost basically saying, man, it's not worth it to rip this up. Even though, you know, I know some of those that cloth and those types of shirts and stuff. You get a lot of material out of that. I mean, a lot of that is double wool layer, and you could just, if you could seam rip them, you could have quite a bit of cloth. Of course, if you wanted to keep it in good condition, it would require a little bit of time to do so. But like I said, like, how are you ripping apart a like wool socks in 10 minutes and getting the same amount of material? If anything, what they should do is maybe change it so it's 45 minutes for socks and hats, like, to actually get usable material, whereas like the big pieces of clothing where you could basically just cut out huge chunks of cloth. Like, look at the back of a parka. All right, what we're going to do is, while we look for that that dead animal tomorrow, in the meanwhile, I think what we're going to do is harvest that rabbit. So that's good, guys. You got to keep your eyes open. Having access to cloth in this neck of the woods is very difficult to get. You can get it from here, the table. Get 2 pieces of cloth from the table, I guess the tablecloth. There's other various things that you can find. But more importantly, just finding them on the floor is generally enough to keep you going for a little while. Other than that, you'd have to rip up wool mittens. So, like, this is what I was kind of saying for, like, an example. You rip up these wool mittens. It takes 10 minutes, but you get a piece of cloth. Yet it takes me 10 minutes to rip up, you know, a wool sweater, a big giant wool sweater like this, for 45 minutes just to get one piece of cloth. Not sure about that. All right, we're dropping the wood here. Yeah, 47 minutes. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's like, I think the first time I've even gutted an animal. I'm gonna wait a bit here. What's my food situation? Now, this deer shouldn't be that hard to find. If it's a clear day and there's any crows flying above the carcass, should be fairly easy to find. Should still be about a couple kilos worth of meat on it. Now, this is what you have to be wary of, guys, when you're first level like archery. You don't want to plunk an animal with the bow or with the arrow and then it runs off, because not only you're damaging the bow, but you're also damaging, you know, the arrow, and there's a good chance that that animal's going to take off with your bow, sorry, with the arrow. Got a little bit of burps here. All right. And banged up pork and beans. Let's eat those. Good 600 calories. Whew. Yeah, this is gonna be a little sketchy. You know what? I'm gonna go back upstairs. Don't want to use the condition of my sleeping bag, guys. Like the sleeping bag, you'd be surprised. It offers you up to like, I think, 5 degrees sleeping temperature at night. So if you're in a cave, that's enough to basically keep you alive. The thing is, every time you use it, if you use it inside of like one of these interior buildings here, you're running the risk that there's going to be condition loss of you like rolling around in the sleeping bag, ripping it, farting in it, whatever. All right, we're going to head out. I'm going to drop that meat. Drink the last little bit of water here. Food's okay for now. Was hoping for a power bar. No such luck. So what we're going to do is we're going to go find the Cinder Hill coal mine or whatever it is. And at the same time, hopefully locate that deer. Not really something I'm relishing. Oh, guys, I cannot wait to enable Blizzard Walker. I am so waiting to use that skill. I am tired of, like, taking these slow hikes. You know, it's one thing about this game that really drives me up the wall is when I hit the wind that's blasting into me. And I realize what it's doing, and I've actually experienced it many a time, but it has to be a super wind for you to like be kind of pushed back and slowed down like that. Now, with the snow, I guess you get a little bit of extra mass there that's pushing against you. But this is ridiculous. This is like I'm crawling, you know. All right, next stop is the Cinder Hills mine. I think it's even right here, guys. Like it's somewhere close. It might be past the bridge. Yeah, it's not here. I think it's closer to the cannery. And you know what? There's nothing that's going to stop me from staying at this one location if I find it. I didn't realize it was so late. So I think maybe that's what we'll do. We'll start hanging out there. We'll check out the environs there. And that, guys, will pretty much end the stream once I spend 3 days there and another day or so at the Lonely Lighthouse. All right, let's get under the protection of the berm here. Yeah, this is it. For a second, I'm like, oh no. Oh, this might not be it. This might be the transition zone, the abandoned mine. Uh-oh. Shit. Where is it? Okay, if it's not here, guys, it's going to be in the Quonset, the coastal highway area. Yeah, it's not here. I thought it was here. All right, that's not a biggie. A, I didn't find a deer. B, I mean, geez, if I want food. If I want food, I'll run in here just super quick. Thing is, though, I don't know if I want to travel at night. So that sucks, man. So that was the one thing I was kind of worried about, guys, was that cinder, the Cinder Hills coal mine. Well, you know what, guys? I think that's going to change things just a tad because... Oh, shit. Yeah, there's going to have to be a little more planning here, but more importantly, I don't want to miss it. I'm sure it's not here. I suppose there's one way you can go into cartography, I think. Oh, did it just bug on me? It bugged on me. I'm not going to know where that Cinder Hills is. Well, it's not here, and it's not in and the coastal highway. So, guys, that's another way. If you want to finish these challenges, I suppose you could go in there and force reveal, and then you can kind of look through and see exactly where you need to go. Thing is, though, it does bug out there on the consoles. And you know what? I'm going to leave that there, guys. There's no point. I've got to figure out where the coal mine is. I don't know if I should just kind of like kind of cheat and find it in that list. The thing is, if I do that, you know, I'm going to know exactly where it is on the map. I know I've got it in my mind's eye. I know exactly what I'm looking for, but I can't picture where it was. Yeah, no, I'm trying to recall there, guys, and I'm thinking, Broken Railroad, but no, it's not. Anyways, I am going to be out of here, and I hope you guys have yourself a super wonderful New Year. I am going to just celebrate, have a couple games with a friend, and yeah, I'm going to probably be in bed a little earlier than the chiming of the 12 bells. But anyways, that will bring in the new year. Hope you guys are all having a great evening, and thanks for joining me for the last stream of 2022. By ShatteredCiv. Give me a like, give me a subscription. I will see you on the flip side, and we'll finish off this challenge. Take care. Good night.